Alright. So yeah, last time Lena did some research and that was freaking hilarious. But yeah, you know, after Lena's research, you got a very nice bath scene. That was also pretty great. And then after that, Mako had some issues, you know, trying to get a cat out of a tree, but she was able to do it. You know, thanks to our little assist with the good old vital carry. And then something's going wrong with the rock and it's glowing red. Probably because we put it next to the sword. So yeah, that might not have been a good idea. Yeah, so, you know, hopefully it's not too bad though. Itachi-san went off to Chinatsu Manor as requested. And now she has already returned with Lena-san in tow. Are you doing research again? Lena-san is grimacing in pain.
わざわざすまぬな。いえ、それは平気でありますが。早速で悪いが、今その身に起こっていることを教えてくれぬか？ここにいると耳鳴りがします。そんなにひどくはないのですが。
Oops.
やっぱり赤いよりしろが原因ですか？おそらく。
Oh my jeez. The only people affected are me, Tomitaki-san, and Lena-san, huh?
呪詛の力が強まったということでしょうか。
That is greatly concerning.
かけらを集めることで以前よりも力が増しておるのは間違いない。しかし呪いが強まっているわけではなさそうだ。
Oh, what do you think? Then what the hell is going on?
他のかけらに呼びかけておるのではないか。力を信号のように飛ばしてな。
Oh, okay, so it wasn't because I put it next to Murasamemaru? That's why it's blinking red? And that's what caused Tomitaki-san to sleepwalk?
そのせいで私はよりしろに乗っ取られた。乗っ取られた？よくわかりませんが、吉野は乗っ取られてしまうのですか？
It is kind of creepy though, yeah.
いや、さすがにその心配は必要ないであろう。
Murasame, are you sure?
あくまで吉野の意識がないとき、しかもよりしろの力が増す夜だけの話だ。
So rather than her body being hijacked, it's more like Tomitaki-san's unconsciously responding to the signals being sent out.
つまり昨日のざわつきは全部よりしろの信号のせいだった。そっか、そうよね。よかった、理由がはっきりして。
Tomitaki-san?
いいえ、何でもありません。それよりも何か対策を早めに考えないといけませんね。
No, go on. Tell me more. Yeah, it's not like he could just pull all-nighters until he found the remaining fragments.
それなのだが、むしろ我が輩はこの信号を利用できるのではないかと思うのだが。
How so?
吉野、そんなに緊張するな。今から寝てもらわねばならんのだぞ。
Oh, we gotta get her to fall asleep.
そう言われても無理ですよ。緊張しないはずありません。そもそも巫女服のままで寝るなんて初めてです。それに何よりも。
Yes?
本当に大丈夫なんでしょうか。よりしろに体を明け渡すだなんて。体を明け渡すと言っても、よりしろに封じられた恨みではない。
Are you sure about that? The cursed spirits pop out of it.
であれば、吉野の体もかけらを集めるために動くだけでめったなことにはならんと思う。多分、おそらく、きっと。
Dang, Murasame, I'd be scared too. What the fuck?
不安を煽るような言い方はやめてください。余計に心配になるじゃないですか。
Yeah, very understandable.
こればっかりはやってみなければわからぬ。
Oh, reassure Tomitaki-san. Don't say anything unnecessary. Sorry, Yoshino, you gotta wait, so I must go and be quiet. I don't know what to say. If I choose the wrong words, I'll just make her more worried. But now I think it's best to just stay silent. Jeez. That still freaks me out. Stiff-faced, Tomitaki-san brings a blinking red medium to her chest. This is Murasamechan's plan. Rather than try and suppress the signals coming from the medium, we'll use them to find the remaining fragments faster. Despite her misgivings at letting the medium control her, Tomitaki-san has agreed to do this. He's willing to temporarily hand her body over to the medium.
では、 おやすみなさい。
Good night, Yoshino. Good night.
おやすみなさい。寝たか？
Murasame, that's not gonna help.
まだです。寝られました？
We're just all gonna do this? Do we not understand how sleeping works?
まだ。
How about now? We are all idiots.
ですからまだです。
Oh.
じー。
Bruh.
もう何ですか？嫌がらせですか？そんな何度も何度も声をかけられた上にじっと見つめられていたら眠れません。
That's what I'm saying, Yoshino. Sorry, we're just on edge.
もう少し時間がかかりそうですから向こうに行っててください。
Would you like a glass of warm milk? What if something happens to you?
部屋にはマコに残ってもらいますから。
But
だいたいよく考えたら寝顔を見られちゃうじゃないですか。このままだと。
I already saw that anyway. Sleeping face?
とにかく緊張しますからあっちで待機しておいてください。ここは私にお任せください。
I'm still a little worried, but I guess it's hard to fall asleep when people are watching. Gotcha. We'll be waiting in the living room then.
ところでご主人の体調は？
I just looked at my temperature and it looks like I'm running a slight fever. But other than that, I feel fine. I don't think it's bad enough to cause any problems. It's not like I'll be exerting myself. Yeah, see, that's what you say, and then the next day it just gets a million times worse for some reason. That always happens to me.
ならいいのだが、あまり気安く考えすぎぬようにな。
As you wish. By the way, is Lanison alright? Since he left his signals unimpeded, the ringing in Lanison's ears probably hasn't disappeared. I feel bad for making her suffer more than necessary.
ご主人が微熱で安定しているように、レナも安定しておるだろう。
I hope you're right. So, once Tomataki-san surrenders to the medium's will, she'll start sleepwalking toward the fragments?
そのはずだ。
And how come she snuck into my bed last night? Did you come in to get the medium, but then fall asleep at my bed? I'm guessing her hugging me was just the way she sleeps.
そこに関しては我が輩も不思議なのだが。だが、吉野がご主人の部屋で寝ていたことは幸運であった。
It is? I mean, I'm definitely not complaining, but...
たわけ、そんなゲスな話ではない。
I was just saying.
考えてもみろ。一人で勝手に山の中に入っていた可能性もあるのだぞ。
Good point. No, yeah, that's right.
だが、そうではなくご主人の部屋に来た。
I guess because of the medium in Murasamemaru?
無論その可能性が高いが、念のために聞くがご主人、実はレナのようにかけらを所持してはおらんか？
Do we still have one? Nope. If I wore, I would have tried fusing it with the medium already. Do you think I have one somehow and just haven't realized it?
吉野の行動を考えるとな、そういう可能性もあると思うのだ。それに
Is there like maybe one inside the sword somehow? Eh? Besides, what?
以前そのなんだ、ご主人の体に心力を無理やり流し込んだであろう。
Yeah, I can never forget. It was a great time. Huh? Yeah, I do. Even if it wasn't an emergency, the fact of the matter is she kissed me. No way I'll ever forget that. You're darn right. I never thought you'd bring that up again. What about it?
あの時ご主人とその深い接触をした時にだな、気づいたのだ。普通とは違う気配をご主人から感じると。
Oh, I see. What do you mean? You mean like Lanison's? You kept her fragment at first since she was a kid, so she grew more spiritually attuned, right?
もしかするとそれこそがご主人が特別な理由かもしれぬ。
I'm special? Is that why Murasamemaru chose me?
それだけではない。我が輩の体にも触れられる。ご主人がそれと気づかずに持っているのかもと思ったのだが。
Sorry, but I can't think of anything. I can tell you for sure that I've got no heirlooms or anything I've carried on me since childhood. Besides, I'm not even living at home anymore. The only things I have here are the spare clothes I brought with me. There's definitely no heirlooms in my luggage.
まあそうであろうな。
But I'll keep what you said in mind, Murasamemaru-chan. If I remember anything like that, I'll let you know. Just as the conversation comes to a close, Itachi-san runs into the living room.
アリチさん、村雨様、すぐにいらしてください。
What happened? Did the sing? Oh, yep. We run inside and see Tomitaki-san standing in the middle of the room. She should be lying on her bed right now, shouldn't she? The medium in her hands is blinking brighter than before. Tomitaki-san?
予定通り、よりしろに動かされておるようだな。
Yeah, those eyes are very unsettling. Oh, jeez. Tomitaki-san's eyes are unfocused, and she looks like she's daydreaming. And she doesn't appear sluggish. She's standing with her back straight.
これからどうしましょう。吉野様を観察でしょうか。
Probably be a good idea, yeah.
そうなるな。だが、そう時間はかからぬようだぞ。
Jeez. Tomitaki-san swivels the head and looks at me, but her eyes are still unfocused. Starts walking forward slowly, clearly not registering any of us.
後を追うぞ。
Oh. We trail Tomitaki-san into the mountains. She's still walking slowly like she was before, but her steps are sure.
どこに行くんでしょうか。
To wherever the next fragment is, I assume.
あまり気を抜くなよ、ご主人。吉野の頭には今、耳が生えておるのだから。
Yes, I know. It isn't just because of the signals the medium's emitting?
そのせいで出ずっぱりになっておる。つまり、たたり神の兆しがわからぬということだ。
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry. I brace myself, ready for anything. We continue following Tomitaki-san with a wary eye on our surroundings now. After walking for some time, Tomitaki-san suddenly comes to a halt. Does this mean there's a fragment somewhere around here? Murasamemaru-chan, can you sense one?
すまぬ。よりしろの放つ信号が強くて、他の気配が拾えぬ。
I see. Guess all we can do is wait and... Just then, Tomitaki-san holds up the medium. It glows brighter than ever before and then emits a luminous burst. The flash of light shakes me to my core. My chest heats up so much it hurts. What was that?
大きな気配が広がったな。それって、これから何か起きるってことですよね。
Probably. Murasamemaru-chan?
うむ。
And Chief Murasamemaru, and it begins to glow. At the same time, as if triggered by the earlier flash, the bushes rustle all around us. Is it gonna be like a horde of them or something?
今、音がしましたよね。
Please tell me it's not gonna be a horde. I'll handle the vanguard. You watch Tomitaki-san's back.
はい、わかりました。
And mine too, please. I step protectively in front of Tomitaki-san, who is still standing motionless. A second later, a cursed spirit appears in front of me. Okay, at least it's just one. I eye it warily. It doesn't look any different than the cursed spirits I've seen before. Does that mean the signal the medium sent out earlier didn't actually do anything? The moment I let my guard down, a tentacle lashes out toward me. I wasn't ready. I act on reflex to just barely parry it with Murasamemaru.
ご主人
Sorry! Murasamemaru-chan's rebuke brings me back to my senses, and I focus on the enemy before me. It strikes again without delay. I dodge out of the way and leap forward. Using the shortest movements I can, I flick my wrist and feel the usual resistance as Murasamemaru bites into the spirit. His body cleaves in two, the cursed spirit vanishes in a puff of black mist. Is it over? Don't worry, I carefully pick up the fragment. It looks just like all the others. Is Tomitaki-san acting any differently?
今のところは特に何も。
Are there more? Her eyes are still unfocused and her ears haven't vanished. The medium's still pulsing bright red, too. Was that flash from earlier just the medium's way of calling over the closet fragment?
今のところは そういう感じであるが。
Does that mean we're done for the day?
決めつけるのは早計だとは思うが、吉野に新たな変化も見当たらぬとなると。
Just as she says that, the nearby bushes rustle again. Oh no.
ご主人、また家来が。
Right. I point Murasamemaru toward the source of the rustling. Past the tip of the blade, I see another cursed spirit. So there's more! At least they're coming one at a time. It's very nice of you guys. No wonder Tomotaki-san's still in a trance. What the? Is it just me, or is this cursed spirit bigger than the others? Oh no. It's gonna get bigger. Actually, it's more like there are two overlapping on top of each other. Murasame-chan? I'm not the only one who thinks that cursed spirit is huge, right?
いや、でかいというか、あれは。
Oh, fuck. Just then, what I thought was a single huge cursed spirit splits into two. Yeah. There's two of them. Wait, there's two? This is a first. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I may have been training with Grandpa for a while now, but only for one-on-one matches. Can I even take on two at once? Mitaku's still unconscious, so I have to protect her too. Two at once isn't gonna be easy.
落ち着け、ご主人。よく見るのだ。あれは2体ではない。
What do you mean? It looks like two to me. What are you talking about? What? No, I clearly see.
2体ではなく3体だ。
Oh, okay. Well, thanks. That makes it better. There's fucking more. And just when I was praising you for not doing this, then you want to do it. Fuck all of you.
ハリチさん。
Help, please. I know. We've got to retreat.
いえ、そうではなくて。
Is it four? I don't like the sound of that. Why does it feel like I'm sensing even more?
こちらにもたたり神が。
Darn it! The horde is happening.
5体以上はおる。
Why the fuck? What? You've got to be kidding me.
いかんぞ。気配がどんどん濃くなっておる。おそらくまだ増える。
Grandpa, help! Seriously? How many more?
この感じだと最低でも今の倍。
Goodness gracious. Twice as many?
ちなみにちょっと控えめに見積もっておるかも。
Hey, Murasame, does the sword have like a super badass special technique we can use? You know, like an AoE or something, please?
下手するとそれ以上。
Doesn't that mean we're about to get surrounded? I think we already are surrounded. Run! The moment I turn on my heel, tentacles lash out from all sides. Fuck! Why do we keep almost dying? We need to get out of here fast. I gotta turn my Mitaku-san and spin as fast as my legs will take me.
ハリチさん、Murasamemaruは私が。
Thanks.
こっちだ、ご主人、マコ。
Murasame-chan leaves the katana and leads us to safety. We gotta put some distance between us and those cursed spirits. I try my best to run full speed without tripping. Oh. Dang, dude. Imagine waking up to this. I'd be like, nope, go right back to sleep, please. Going right back to sleep.
どうした私はハリチさんに抱かれて近いです。離れてください。
Yoshino, we are trying to run for our lives right now. Stop struggling. I get why you're flustered, but now's not the time.
吉野様、非常事態ですから。
Thank you, Mako. Mitaku-san quickly catches on to the panic in our voices. Confused, she turns to look behind me.
森がいつもより暗いような。たたり神が7部に、山が3部。とにかく今は逃げますから、説明は後で。でもこんなのどうやって。来てます。すぐそこまで来てますよ。
Oh yeah, Murasame-chan. Do that thing you did a while ago where you blinded one. Right now.
承知した。
Murasame-chan unleashes a blast of light that pushes back the encroaching darkness. I don't have time to look back and see if it worked. Right now I need to focus on putting as much distance between me and those cursed spirits as possible. The four of us desperately charge down the mountain slope. Good job, Murasame.
大丈夫 主人。
No, I'm terrified. I think so. I'm not hurt at least.
ハリッチさん、大丈夫ですから、そろそろ下ろしてもらえますか？
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
いえ、助けていただいてありがとうございました。それよりも、私が寝ている間に何があったんですか？
Well, we almost died.
すまぬ。我が輩の考えが浅はかだったのだ。まさかここまでとは。眠った後すぐに吉野様はよりしろに動かされて山の中に来たんです。そしてひときわ大きな信号の波をよりしろが発した。
Only one cursed spirit came at first. We managed to beat it, but then...
その後わらわらと集まってきてな。かけらが反応を示せばと考えておったが甘かった。下手すると全てのかけらがたたり神となっておることも考えられる。
Everyone? Yeah, what the fuck?
それであの数ですか。
Yeah, ellipses. Wait, depending on how you look at it, this might be a good thing. Explain, Masomi. If all the fragments have turned into cursed spirits, that just means if we get through this wave, we'll be done. Bruh? Boy, please! You see how many of them there are?
ご主人、さすがにそれは前向きすぎではないか？いや、我が輩が言うのもあれだとは思うが。
No, it's okay. You're all good. But, see, there's like a bunch of them and only like 4 of us? What do you mean?
前向きというよりもむしろ軽い現実逃避のような気が。
A little bit.
でも間違いではないと思います。それに発生してしまった以上このまま放置するわけにも。
Yeah, but like, how are we gonna take them out? Yeah, that's the biggest problem. As long as we have the medium with us, it's possible the cursed spirits will chase us if we leave the mountainside. Meaning if we don't want to fight, we'll be on the run all night. There's no way our stamina will hold out for that long. Maybe if I imbue my body with divine power again.
それはダメだ。もうやらぬと言ったはずだぞ。
Could you please have sugar on top of the banana split? But we're being overwhelmed.
せめてなんとか数を減らさないと。でもどうやって？まさか真正面から挑むわけじゃありませんよね。神力を散らして目くらましを行い、その隙に減らせるだけ減らす。
Alright, is that the best plan we've got? I think so. Try racking my brains for a better idea. But unfortunately, we're not being given much time to think. Are they here? Up there! The pack of cursed spirits have caught up to us. Alright, well, a number in the double digits for sure. Oh my jeez. Well, at least it's not triple digits. The situation would be comical if it weren't so grave. Let's go over Murasamemaru's plan. It's the best we've got right now. But if we had a moment's notice, we brace ourselves and face the army of cursed spirits. But they don't attack. They're staying where they are, keeping a wary eye on us. And a moment later, they vanish. What? Yeah. Huh? No. Vanish isn't quite the right word. They melted in the puddles of black sludge. Ew! Why? The sludge mixes together, forming a single writhing mass. Then the mass reforms into something solid. Okay, maybe we should have just taken the horde instead. Maybe we should have complained about that. Are you kidding me? It just got way more badass. It evolved. What the fuck? It's reformed in the shape of a black beast. Its large mouth, sharp claws, and 4 legs are all distinct. And this thing that used to look like a tentacle is now clearly a tail. It looks like a big dog. More accurately, a wolf. Yeah, this is really bad. Apparently. Anybody got any wolf treats?
おそらくよりしろの一つになりたいという願いをより近くで受け止めたせいであろうが。
That does make a lot of sense. But fuck! As if affirming Murasamemaru's fury, the medium flickers again. Crimson light bleeds from the surface.
よもやこのような事態になろうとは。
Yeah, what do we do now?
ですが、これはむしろチャンスなのでは？
I feel like it might not work now because I feel like that made it stronger.
チャンス？10体以上いたたたり神が1体になったと考えれば手の打ちようがあるかもしれません。
Yeah, you're right. If this is now a one-on-one fight, I can make use of my training. And combining into a super spirit was a surprise for sure, but this might be a good thing. Unless it's just too OP now. Alright. I raised Murasamemaru and cautiously closed the distance between us. The cursed spirit doesn't move. Yeah, I can do this. At the moment I take another step forward... Ah, fuck. I suddenly find myself in the air. Yep. That was what I was afraid of. Huh? Ow. Ugh! It's only when I hit the ground that I realized I was sent flying. The force of the impact pushes the air out of my lungs, but I still managed to roll away immediately. And a second later, something hits the ground where I was with what would have been enough force to crush every bone in my body. Shit! I hurriedly get to my feet, a cold sweat pouring down my back.
Arichi-san, 大丈夫ですか？
Somehow, what the hell was that?
前足です。前足で吹き飛ばされて爪で引き裂こうとするように。
It's Paul. So it's attacking with more than its tail now? The last attack was so fast I could barely see it. I figured combining would make it stronger, but this is too strong. Its speed and power are on a whole nother level. Trying to actually follow itself with my eyes is a recipe for disaster. Oh my jeez, that was horrifying. I come in peace! The cursed spirit growls and swings its tail in a frightening gesture. So it's evolved enough to have a voice. I wonder if one came out of the completed medium, it'd even be able to speak human words. Do you think it'll calm down if we return the medium to it?
汚れを何とかせぬ限り、返したよりしろも汚れに飲み込まれるだけだ。そうなれば、さらに強力なたたり神が生まれるぞ。
Even stronger? It's strong enough already. Yeah, I know, right? What the fuck, dude? I wanna run, but we can't afford to leave this thing alone. Calm down. It's not like I can actually see Grandpa's sword when I'm training with him either. Yeah, but he is not a massive wolf. Just relax. Yeah, its attacks have gotten faster. Now that it has a proper shape, I can see its movements better. Meaning, the cursed spirit makes a move. It lowers its head in preparation for a charge. Get back! Yoshino! It lashes out multiple times with its tail, but we leap out of the way just in time. It has tails now.
我が輩と同じだ。肉体があった頃の動きを忘れられておらんのだ。
Its attacks aren't as sharp as Grandpa's either. All it's doing is relying on speed and power. I get it now. So this is how you read your opponent. And once again lashes out with its tail. But now that I know what to expect, I'm able to dodge with ease. If this is all it's got, then I think we can do it. I just need to get within range for Murasamemaru.
触手のような尻尾の間合いと速度は脅威だ。最初はかわせても途中で潰される。
Yeah, if only we could do something about that tail. Can you cut it off, Mako?
わかりました。私が何とかします。
Oh wait, can you really? But then... sorry. The cursed spirit's growl cuts through the air and I instinctively shrink back. The spirit takes advantage of that opening to close in on us. Shit, I can't stay here. Move, move, move! I flexibly dash backward as Tomatake's-san. But Itachi-san remains where she stands. Itachi-san! He drops into her stance, preparing to intercept the tail.
吉野様、尻尾が止まったら矛筋を。
Wait, this is what you meant by you handling it?
ダメ、やめて、マコ！
Oh, fuck. Tomatake's scream echoes through the night. But the black tail doesn't stop. It slices through the air, heading straight for Itachi-san's head. Still, Itachi-san doesn't move. Instead, she prepares to take the attack straight on. Mako! Whoa! The tail makes impact, resulting in a loud thud. Itachi-san bounces off the ground and goes flying. Oh my gosh, dang Mako. No, wait. Whatever it is that's going through the air is too small to be Itachi-san. And it didn't sound like a human body when it hit the ground. If that's not Itachi-san, then it's a log? She used a substitution technique! Nice! Good job! The spirit's tail slams into the ground with more force than intended. Unharmed, Itachi-san leaps forward and pins it to the ground for kunai. Dang. What a badass.
Yoshino-sama! Shippo! Hayaku!
That is crazy that she's that strong, though. Tomitaki-san runs toward the tail and slams a Susa bell onto it. Black smoke rises from the cursed spirit's wounded tail, and the spirit screams in pain. I'm coming! I'm already moving by the time Murasamemaru can call out. The cursed spirit turns at me, but its tail is still pinned down. At this range, there are only a few offensive options available to it. Either its claws or... What it chooses to do instead, touching as far forward as it can with its mouth open wide. No, I don't want to get eaten by the wolf. Exposed now is a row of razor-sharp fangs. Oh my jeez. So it's a bite. I was able to read that move as well. I twist to the side and then slide forward. The cursed spirit is inches from my face now. I'm too close for a proper kendo swing. But I don't need one. I first Murasamemaru forward, screwing the spirit through its windpipe. Oh, dang. Ow, that's gotta hurt. That is brutal. Like right for the windpipe? Dang. The cursed spirit howls in pain. This is my only chance. In order to widen the wound, I push Murasamemaru even deeper and... Pain spills out of the gash like blood. Oh no, that's a taint again. I coast my arms and stab my strength, as if trying to resist the purifying might of Murasamemaru's divine power. In that instant, a flood of thought surges into my mind. Fear, pain, and sadness the spirit felt it being used as a sacrifice. The hatred, malice, and regret used to invoke the curse. The anger, loneliness, and grief the medium felt it being shattered. And far more distinct than any of those is a voice blotting out my thoughts. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you, hate you, hate you, hate. Those dark thoughts envelop my consciousness, trying to drag it under. No matter how hard I struggle, the waves of hatred keep pushing me back down. Unforgivable. 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 You little... Each and every one of you. Die. I hate you all. I won't let you live. I curse you and your descendants until the end of time. Shut up. I curse you. 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 Goodness gracious. Get out of my head! Okay, goodness gracious. I curse you. I curse you. I curse you. I curse you. Curse you. Curse you. Curse. 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 Give it a rest already, you persistent son of a bitch! Dang. I shout to force back the intruding thoughts and push Murasamemaru as deep as it can go. Lots of hatred going on there. Concentrated massive taint turns into a thick fog and is eventually blown away by the mountain breeze. By the time my vision's clear, no trace of the cursed spirit remains. The massive black beast has been vanquished. Ooh, freaking Nelly. That was insane. Lying at my feet is a large chunk of the medium. I sing? Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, same here. Honestly, me too. So, does this mean we got all of them and we can make the medium whole again? Oh, please don't say I sink, Mako. Sorry, Yoshino, but I had to do what I had to do.
Yoshino-sama. 説明している時間がありませんでした。でも、私も怪我をするつもりなんてありませんでしたよ。
Never thought you could use your ninja arts like that.
芸は身を助けるって本当ですね。
Art saves lives. Yeah, I guess so.
実際、今まで役に立ったことなんてありませんでしたから。
Really? You sure? I feel like you've been tons of help. Like in all of them, actually. We managed to win this fight thanks to our combined efforts. It was only because he touches on soft to tail for a few seconds that I could land the finishing blow.
それよりも村雨様、本当にもう終わったんでしょうか。先ほどまでの気配は消えておる。それにほれ、吉野の耳も。
Oh, are they gone?
あ、確かに。後ろの赤い点滅も収まっていますね。
Wait, Takusan, join this fragment to it.
はい。
I pick up the fallen medium chunk and hand it to Tomitaki-san. This one was made when a dozen or so cursed spirits combined. In fact, it's twice as large as the piece we have. Tomitaki-san brings the two pieces together slowly. As usual, they start trembling. Then, with a flash of light, they... Whoa. Huh? What? What happened? Did it just disappear or something? What happened? What happened to the rock?
Senren Banka.
Another view?
ごめんくださいませ。
What happened to the rock? Darn it.
いや、こんな早朝からどうかしたのかな？
どうかしたではありません。
What do you think? Dang, Lana.
昨日の夜連絡が来なくてとても心配したのです。
Ah, I see.
ああ、そうか。それは心配をかけただろうね。でも大丈夫。ちゃんとみんな無事だよ。帰ってきた時時間も遅かったから。きっと遠慮したんじゃないかな。
たとえそうでもメールぐらいは残してほしかったのであります。
Sorry, we were very busy.
まあそうだろうね。
それでマサオミたちはまだ寝ているのでありますか？
それがね。
What happened? Darn it. I stare at the medium sitting on the dining table. Okay, no, it's still there. It's a spear the size of my palm, and a white mist is swirling in its center. I don't know much about the value of precious stones, but it looks pretty at least. So it just shrunk? I mean, it's still like, it's still all of them, so it's still good. Still, I can't help but sigh.
どうしたのでありますか、マサオミ。ため息なんてついて。昨日のお祓いはうまくいったと聞いたのですが。
Oh yeah, it did. But, well, I rotate the crystal medium. It's like an orb now. There's a single chink in it. A chink the size of a fragment. Oh, fuck.
まだ欠けているようですね。
Yeah, okay. Now the sign makes sense. Yep. Yesterday we thought we had gathered all the fragments, but in truth we're still missing one. I mean, you haven't come a long way. You haven't come a long way after going so long without any progress. Well, there's only a single fragment left to collect. It just feels kind of anticlimactic, you know? I was sure we had gathered them all after that battle yesterday. But it turns out our journey's not over yet. What really bugs me though is that there's only a single piece missing. Considering the signal last night awoke all the other fragments, it's hard to believe there was one that went unaffected. There's probably some other reason the last one is missing. Is there something special about the last fragment that prevented it from turning into a cursed spirit? Or could it have ended up like Renaissance, somewhere else entirely? Either way, I get the feeling this last piece won't be found that easily. Huh. Well, I guess it's nothing to get depressed over. Seeing how small this chink is, I'm pretty sure we just need one more fragment. So this is good progress.
そうであります。残りはあと一つなんですよ。
Yeah, you're right. We just have to find that last one. This is no time to be getting depressed. If we don't find the last one soon, this meeting might birth a cursed spirit of monstrous proportions. Please, no! Let's not have it do that. And there's no way we can fight something even stronger than the one we fought last night. Yeah, let's not, please. Oh yeah, I guess it's a bit late to be asking this, but how's the ringing in your ears, Lena-san?
本当に今更でありますね。
Sorry, I was upset.
今日は平気ですよ。順調、快調、絶好調であります。
Oh, that's good. Glad to hear it.
ちなみにこれはもう昨日のように点滅したりしないのですか？
Honestly, I don't know. The medium's growing stronger and it's still missing a piece. I wouldn't be surprised if it starts emitting signals again. But for now, it's staying quiet. It's actually part of the reason I'm so worried.
昨日のは呼びかけでしたよね。
Yeah.
では呼びかける必要がないほど近くにあるということではありませんか？
You think so? I would sure like that to be true.
ところで吉野やマコはいないのですか？
Come to think of it, they're not here, huh? I don't see Murasamemaru anywhere either.
ご主人。おったのか。
Oh, where have you been?
おはようございますですよ、村雨ちゃん。おはよう。なんだご主人、またよりしろを見てため息をついておったのか？
No. Shush. Yeah, I was. But I'm done now. We're almost there, so I'm gonna be more optimistic. Let's find that last fragment.
それがよい。では行くとするか。
Off to where?
最後のかけらを回収しに。
We don't get to take a break? What? You know where it is?
おそらくだがな。ほれ、行くぞ。村雨様、準備は整っています。準備？
Why are we in the shrine?
言ったであろう。かけらの回収だと。
Murasamemaru stands in front of me.
そもそも我が輩はずっと不思議だったのだ。
Is it in us?
なぜ我が輩に触れることができるのか、なぜご主人までかけらに意識が引き寄せられるのか、それによりしろが信号を発した理由もな。
Are you saying I'm the reason for that? Are you saying I'm the reason that happened too? It is true that the day the medium began emitting its signal was the same day I tried communicating with it. Does that mean it did what it did because I asked it to? No way. I see, so he started all this, huh?
ご主人の呼びかけによりしろが答えた。普通ではありえぬ話だ。
But that's what happened. What's going on?
鈍いのうご主人。ここまで言えば普通は察するじゃろう。つまり最後のかけらはご主人の中にあるのだ。
Well, what? Inside me? How'd that even happen?
ご主人、かけらを食べたりしなかったか？
Do you think I am crazy, woman? Like how? What kind of moron tries to eat a rock? Wasn't there a cartoon character that did that?
意識せず体に取り込んだ可能性もないか？あれだけ小さなかけらだぞ。
No, Murasame. Huh? Well, I used to spend a lot of time in the mountains years back. Wait, did we really? But that was when I was a kid. The memories of those days were vague.
そういえば以前川で溺れて水を飲んだと言っていませんでしたか？
Oh yeah, huh? Yeah, I did. I thought I was gonna die. In my panic back then, I swallowed a lot of water. I suppose it's possible I might have accidentally swallowed a fragment. Is the last fragment really inside me? But then, how are you gonna get it out of me? I would need to have surgery, will I?
かけらは肉体ではなく魂に取り込まれておる。とはいえ異質な存在だ。完全に融合しておるわけではない。ここまで揃ったよりしろがあれば、ご主人が語りかければ勝手に剥がれるであろうよ。
Alright, then get the fuck out of me, you dumb rock. By that, you mean I need to ask the medium to become whole again?
強く気持ちをぶつければよい。そのための準備も整えておるしな。
Oh yeah, Tomotaku-san mentioned something about the preparations being complete.
はい、村雨様に言われて舞を奉納したんです。この部屋は今汚れが払われ、我が輩の力で心力を濃くし、より剥がれやすくしておる。それではアリチさん、頑張ってください、マサオミ。
Thank you. Okay then. Itachi-san hands me the medium. So the missing piece has been inside me all along. I'm still not convinced, but I'll do as Murasamemaru asks. Closing my eyes, I focus my mind on the medium in my hands. There's no proof that there's a fragment in my body, but I pray that there is. I want to break this curse, not just for myself, but for everyone who has been affected by it, including the dog spirit that was sacrificed to make it happen. I think back to that memory I saw of my neck being cut off, and to the waves of hatred and resentment I felt when I purified the cursed spirit last night. Hating something unceasingly for centuries would eat away at anyone's soul. I don't know if I'm sympathizing with the dog spirit or what, but its centuries of imprisonment is just too sad. I want you to be at peace, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to meet everyone here. Finding all of your pieces was a pain, but I really am grateful. As those feelings well up within me, the medium in my hands grows hot. Ow! Did it come out? Surprise, open my eyes. The medium's glowing white. Not black or red, but white. This is the first time I've seen something like this, but I'm not scared. In fact, it feels like there's a warmth to this light. But most importantly, this just means it really was inside me. I roll a small crystal around in my palms. There are no defects anywhere. It's a perfect spear.
本当によりしろが全部
Oh, thank goodness we found that one quickly, though.
そうだったんですよ、吉野様。
And here I was thinking it was inside the sword.
おめでとうございま
Does this mean the curse is broken?
す。絶対とは言えん。よりしろを集めればというのは我が輩の推論だからな。まだしばらくは様子を見る必要があるであろうが、おそらくは大丈夫だ。
Yay, we won! I could tell from Murasamemaru's expression that she's not just saying this to console us.
あとはこのよりしろを安原に行って祀ってもらえばよい。さすれば呪詛として使われていた力も加護として使われるであろう。私、お父さんを呼んできますね。
これで祈祷はおしまいだ。これから毎日祈祷を行うから安心してほしい。
Thank you for doing this.
これも神主の仕事だ。それより何より今まで何の役にも立てなかったんだ。本当に巻き込んで申し訳なかったね。
It's fine. I don't always think of it that way anyway. It's like Murasamemaru said.
選ばれるのは偶然ではなく必然。ご主人はそういう運命だったということだ。
There are no such thing as coincidences, only inevitability.
ご主人は気まぐれで選ばれたわけではない。やれることがあるから選ばれたのだ。
Those words echo in the back of my mind. There was a fragment hidden away inside my body. I think if I hadn't been here, the medium would never have been made whole. Oh yeah, that's really true. Yeah. Wow. A very good point. So I'm sure this must have been fate.
そうだな。ご主人だけではなく、ここにいる全員がこうして出会えたのは運命だったのだ。
Oh.
それは私もでありますか？
Oh, of course it does, silly. Of course it does.
無論だ。レナがかけらを持ってきてくれねば、よりしろが揃うこともなかったのだから。そう言ってもらえるのは大変嬉しいですね。
Oh.
私も皆さんと出会えて嬉しいです。これからもよろしくお願いいたしますね。はい、こちらこそ。今後ともよろしくお願いいたします。
Best friends forever.
何お父さん、妙に生温かい目で。どうかしたの？
He is happy you made friends.
いや、何、嬉しいだけだよ。あの吉野にこんなに親しい友達ができて。今後ともどうか娘をよろしくお願いします。
Oh.
お父さん、恥ずかしいことしないでよ、もう。
いや、親として当然の挨拶をしたまでで。
それが恥ずかしいって言ってるの。
I mean, that's parents for you.
そうかな。何にしろ本当によかった。よかったよ、吉野。
お父さん、 だからそういう姿が恥ずかしいって。
すまない。でも嬉しくてね。本当に良かった。
Yasuharu-san has moved to the brink of tears. He must have suffered a lot until now. Probably more than I could ever imagine. When I think of it that way, I don't feel like stopping him either.
ああ、そうだ。今後といえば、正臣くん。
Is it about our quote-unquote engagement? Yeah? What's up?
正臣くんは今後どうするのかな。もともと呪詛のせいでホーリーにとどまってもらっていたわけだから、もうここに縛られる理由はなくなる。
Oh, never mind. Okay, I really thought you were going to talk about the other thing.
そうなんですね。アリチさんは戻ることができるんですよね。
I want to go home. I love this place.
戻るとはどういうことでありましょうか。
正臣くんはホーリーの人間ではないんだ。暮らしていた家はもっと都会にあるんだよ。
そうなのですか、正臣。
Yeah, it kinda is.
では正臣はホーリから去ってしまうのでありますか。
若い子には都会の方が暮らしやすいだろうしね。それに正臣くんが生まれ育った場所だ。
I mean, now that the curse thing isn't a problem, I feel like I would actually probably pick Hoori. Now, about the curse, I feel like I'd rather live in the small town than the city.
それはとても寂しいのでありますよ。
Oh, Lena, don't worry, I'm not leaving. Well,
まあそれは今話しても仕方なかろう。確かにその通りですね。今すぐ決断しなければいけないわけではありませんから。
I'm staying here forever.
先走ってしまって申し訳ない。うちのことなら気にしないで。遠慮なくいてくれていいからね。
Thank you for the offer. But, I guess now that the curse is gone, there's no reason for me to stay. I can go home whenever.
どうしたのだ、ご主人。さっきからぼーっとして。
Probably thinking about a lot of stuff. Oh, just thinking about stuff. Oh yeah, Murasamemaru, it's probably a bit late to be asking you this, but
なんだ。
since the fragment inside me is gone, does that mean I won't be able to see you anymore? Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. I mean, well, we can see her right now. Don't mean just like touch her because we could be talking to her right now. I can only see and touch because I had that inside me, right?
今こうして会話できているということは、今すぐ変化は現れまい。
Oh. But, can we still touch it though? Because I need to give you the head pats.
かけらの影響が消えるとしても、先の話であろうよ。
Oh. So it's just like with Lana-san. That's good. I'd be sad if I couldn't talk to you anymore.
しかしご主人、見えなくなるだけではなく、我が輩が務めから解放される可能性もあるのだぞ。
You mean, since the curse is gone, she will no longer have to be Murasamemaru's caretaker? Murasame-chan, are you going to disappear?
さてな、我が輩は神の使いとしてこの世にとどまっておる。
Please don't.
もしかしたら普通の人間としての死を迎えるかもしれんし、他の役目を与えられるかもしれん。
Oh. But
そう寂しそうな顔をするでない。ご主人たちとはすでに浅からぬ縁がある。
I don't want you to leave though.
ちゃんと幸せになれるかどうかぐらいは見守ってやるとも。
Oh, thank you, Murasame.
神とてそれぐらいの望みは許してくれるであろうよ。じゃからなご主人、早く我が輩を安心させてくれ。
If my happiness means you'll disappear, I think I'd rather be miserable. Dang.
嬉しいこと言ってくれるが、我が輩を言い訳にするな。
I know. Anyway, I'm impressed I made it through life alright with a fragment inside me. Could I have turned into a cursed spirit if I was unlucky?
あったかもしれんな。
Um,
ご主人が負の感情に取りつかれれば、ご主人の魂も汚れた可能性はある。
oh my gosh, that's actually really freaking terrifying the more you think about it. Like, Yeah, woo, thank goodness we never got that negative then.
つまり心の底から憎しみを抱くようなことはなく、幸せに周りに育てられたということだな。
Yeah. A blessed environment, huh?
小難しい顔をしておるのう、ご主人。気分を変えるためにも夜風に当たって頭を冷やしてみてはどうだ？
What's next? Oh, that was a comment out? I like how I got an achievement that's just called What's Next. I go out to enjoy the night breeze like Murasamemaru recommended. Though it's well past sunset, the night air isn't too chilly. I guess this means summer's just around the corner. I wander around aimlessly as I mull things over in my head. I just can't get my thoughts together.
お、アリチさん、どうしたんです？こんなところで。
Just walking and thinking. Huh? Oh, Itachi-san. I'm just walking around.
こんな時間にですか？
Never too late for a good old stroll. Yeah, just got some things on my mind.
考え事。そうですか。
Itachi-san responds with a quiet nod, making no attempt to press me further. Are you on your way home?
はい。また明日の朝に来ますので。
Speaking of, where do you live anyway? It's not around here, is it?
ええ、そうですね。私の家は町の西側の端っこの方です。
Isn't that pretty far?
いい運動になりますよ。
I see. Gotta get that good old ninja exercise, huh? That's a surprise. She helps out with the household chores at the Tomitaki house every day, so I honestly thought she lived closer. Why don't you move closer? Maybe work out some kind of living arrangement. She gets along so well with the family. I'm sure that Yasuhara-san and Tomitaki-san would readily let her move in.
そういうわけにはいきません。住み込みだなんて恐れ多いことです。かといって引っ越しもアパートもなければ空き家もありませんしね。
What about a treehouse? Your commute's gotta be hell though, huh?
特にそんな風に考えたことはありません。歩くのは好きですから。いいものですよ。特に朝。朝に歩くと季節を感じられます。
But a girl walking alone when there aren't many people around doesn't sit right with me. I can walk you home.
問題ありません。この町にはそんな変な人もいません。
Yeah, also, she's a badass. She could probably take care of them anyway.
それに私は忍者ですから。
Yeah, exactly. Okay, fair. Based on what I've seen from her during the purification, she's definitely stronger than me. But still. Guess what doesn't sit right with me? You may be a ninja. You're still a girl.
女の子。
Am I wrong? Wait, are you only dressing as a girl or something? Itachi-san's got a pretty big rack though.
あ、はい、もちろんです。心も体も戸籍も生物学上も全てちゃんと女の子ですとも。
What? Right. Man, you really had me there for a minute. Oh, darn it. The first time I met her, I felt her breast pressed against my back. A good old titty ninja. It felt so nice and soft. I would hope those were real. I can still remember the feeling even now. The unbelievable softness and warmth of them. That day will live forever as my golden breast. Golden breast, bro. But hey, darn it. Masomi, please.
アリチさん？アリチさん？
Sorry, I'm thinking about my golden breast day. Huh? Oh, right. Did you say something?
鼻の下伸びてますよ。
No, I didn't. What? Well, you see.
何か卑猥なことを考えていたんですね。やらしい。
Shush. Not exactly. Why be lying?
そんな人に送ってもらうなんて、一人で歩く以上に身の危険を感じてしまいますね。
Mako, please. Hey, I'm sure you're joking, but it's still a bit hurtful. Well, I guess I made my own bed with that one. Yeah, a little bit.
すみません。
You have too much fun if let's start it.
でも、せっかくですから、お言葉に甘えて送ってもらってもいいですか？
Of course I am. Definitely.
それで、何か悩み事ですか？
Huh?
夜のお散歩ですよ。普段はそんなことされていませんから。
You're walking around at night? Yeah, I guess that's true.
もし私でもよければお話ぐらいでしたら聞けますよ。
Are you only letting me walk you home because you're worried about me?
そんな大層な話ではありませんよ。ちょっとしたただの話題です。それともこの話題は外した方がいいですか？
Itachi-san carefully studies my expression after asking this. For a moment, I feel as though I can see a look of genuine concern in her eyes. I wouldn't go so far as saying something's bothering me. Do you remember what we talked about before? You know, when we were eating the grilled sweet fish?
はい、もちろん覚えていますよ。二人で並んで串焼きを食べてとてもドキドキしましたからね。
That's funny. She looked pretty calm to me at the time. But that's not the point right now. Do you remember what we talked about then?
では、もし呪詛が解けたらどうするんですか？
I just didn't think I'd have to come up with an answer so soon.
私もこんなに早くこの時が来るとは思っていませんでした。
It hasn't fully hit me yet. I feel like the situation has been suddenly thrust on me. I don't really know how to feel about it.
ここでの暮らしも悪くないって言ってましたよね。
Yes, I did make that choice.
確か可愛い女の子がいるから嬉しいなんて不純な理由でしたね。
Mako, and like I told you, that's a perfectly acceptable reason.
そうでした。
But I doubt it.
やっぱり悩んでいるんですか？
Is it really weighing on me though? It doesn't feel like I'm lost on what to do exactly. It's not as if I'm lacking in reasons to go back home. I grew up there. I have friends there. But forget about what's impure or acceptable for a moment. I've had such a fulfilling time here in Hoori. It feels rather heartless of me to just pack up and leave after getting rid of the curse.
考えすぎですよ。今さらアリチさんは薄情だなんて思ったりしません。些細なことは気にせずに後悔しない選択をするのが一番です。その上で残ると選択されるならそれはとても嬉しいことですね。
You really think so? You wouldn't think of me as an annoyance?
思いませんよ、そんな失礼なこと。私のことをそんな人間だと思っていたんですか？だとしたらちょっぴり傷つきます。
No, sorry, Mako. Sorry, I was somewhat joking.
半分は本気なんですか？
Listen, it's just that I would still be imposing on everyone. I figured I would end up just being kind of in the way.
そんな風に考えたことはありません。むしろ嬉しいんです。ここだけの話ですが、アリチさんが来てから友武家の雰囲気は変わりました。明るくなりました。
Really?
以前が重苦しかったわけではありませんが、吉野様も安春様も基本的には静かな方ですから、今の雰囲気の方が私は好きです。それに料理が美味しいと喜んでもらえるのもとても嬉しいことですから。
I'm glad you feel that way.
吉野様や安春様もきっと同じことを感じていると思います。むしろ迷惑をかけているからなんて理由で変えられる方が悲しいですよ。
Yeah.
もし変えられるんだとしても、それを前向きな気持ちで選んでください。
We have overcome the curse together. And though it may not be family, we have forged a bond much deeper than friendship. Even I would find it strange to suddenly act more distant with everyone. I see what you mean. Thanks, Itachi-san. I'll stop trying to use other people as an excuse.
はい。
It seems like I have my answer already. If I'm so worried about being a nuisance, that must mean that I want to stay. In admitting that to myself, it feels as though a weight is lifted off of my chest. Anyway, what about you, Itachi-san?
私？
Is there anything you want to do now that the curse is gone? Heck then, she just said it was the maiden's secret. Oh yeah, the maiden's secret. Yeah, tell me.
その話ですか。
Yes, please, I want to know. If there's something you want to do, I also think you should make sure you won't have any regrets.
そうですね。機会があれば といったところでしょうか。
Tell me the maiden's secret, Mako. What is it you want to do anyway?
乙女の秘密です。
Darn it, what the fuck? Figures.
申し訳ありません。
No, tell me. You don't have to tell me about it now, but please let me know if I can be of any help. No, I want to know now. I have to return the favor somehow after everything you've done for me.
ありがとうございます。そうですね。もし困ったことができた時には相談させていただきますね。
Tachi-san replies with her usual sweet smile. It makes me wonder if she would really come to me for help. Thinking about it, Itachi-san has never really been that open with me. We get along, obviously, and she doesn't necessarily dislike me. But there still seems to be a divide between us. If she doesn't think of me as her friend, though, then what does that make us? Just acquaintances? I don't think she thinks of us as friends. It just always seems that whenever I try to bridge the gap between us, she simply evades me.
どうかしましたか?
No, it's nothing. In the case of Tomutaka-san, things were somewhat awkward at first, but I could tell we've gotten closer since then. And it's not like Itachi-san has outright rejected me. Despite that, it still feels like I've never been able to close the distance between us.
さてと、ここら辺で十分です。
What? But there's even fewer people on the path ahead. And it's getting pretty dark, so I'd like to make sure you get home.
いえ、私の家はすぐそこですから。
Want me to carry you again? Isn't this area really close to the mountains, though?
だから言ったじゃないですか。端っこの方だって。
Walking back and forth to Tomutaka-san's house every day from here definitely has to be tough.
あの角を曲がれば家まですぐですから。
We've already come this far, so if you don't mind, I'd like to see you all the way.
ずるいですね、アリチさん。
About 95%, I'd say.
ここで断ったら迷惑だということになるじゃないですか。
Yes. I can't let a girl walk home alone at night on such a dark, sparsely populated road.
そこまでご心配いただかなくとも、私は忍者ですので。
You being a ninja has nothing to do with it. And David doesn't care if you're a ninja, and you could be caught off guard.
それはまあ、そうかもしれませんね。ですが素人の不意打ち程度でしたら。
Silly? That kind of thinking will get you killed. What if I was a naked... What if... I don't know why I said I. What if it was a naked guy going around flashing people? Could you fend him off so easily?
正規ですか？それはまあ、暗い道ですからなんとかできると思いますが。
I guess she does have her kunai with her, so she could fend off an attacker at a distance. In fact, the bad guy's life is probably more at risk than hers. Yeah? But still, what would you do if the flash picked you up bridal style? The bridal style.
どうするって、何ですかその意味不明な変態は。
He's gonna keep getting more and more ridiculous until you say I can walk you home. Perverts have fetishes and tastes that make no sense to any sensible person. That's why they're perverts.
それはそうですが。
If I were to carry you in my arms, you wouldn't be able to move, right? You really think you can respond calmly if something unexpected like that happened?
それを持ち出されると反論が難しいのですが。
Judging by her reaction, Itachi-san's earlier confidence looks to be wavering. She's probably anxiously imagining what she would do if something like that really happened. As she should. I know I'd feel them if some naked dude came up from behind and picked me up in his arms. Oh no. Oh no. But the chances of that happening greatly decrease when a man is with you. It has nothing to do with being weak or strong. You need a man by your side for deterrence.
ですが、今までにそんな変質者が現れたことなんてありませんよ。
So far, just because it hasn't happened before doesn't mean it won't ever. You don't have to be worried of the other villagers, but there's a lot of tourists here. It's better to be safe than sorry. Anyway, we've already come this far. Can you just humor me and let me see you the rest of the way?
わかりました。私の負けです。
Thanks. He's like, yeah, I win. He just gave up. This really is the edge of town. Dutch-san's house is at the far end of the path we turned down. The road is dark and sparsely lined with houses. Up ahead, the road trails off, with seemingly nothing else behind it. When she said the edge of town, she meant it.
わざわざここまで。今日は本当にありがとうございました。
Nah, I'm the one who should be thanking you. I feel much more clear-headed now because of you.
お役に立てたならよかったです。それではおやすみなさい、アリチさん。
Good night, Mako. Good night, Itachi-san. With that, I part ways with Itachi-san and walk back down the road. Strangely, the sense of uncertainty I had earlier is completely gone. I should have no problems going to sleep now. Oh,
洗練版か。
I see we got a new transition now.
お前はこの町に残るのだな。
Yes, I am. Bring it on, Grandpapa. Changing schools again so quickly would be a total pain. Besides, I don't really have a reason to leave. So I'd like to stay here until after graduation.
わかった。お前がそう決めたのなら、わしも応援しよう。お前には迷惑をかけたな。本当にすまないと思っている。
It's okay, it was for the best. I feel like if you didn't do that, we wouldn't have been able to beat the giant wolf, so you know. You don't need to. I'm completely fine now. And I'm actually pretty glad I came here.
そうなのか?
I mean, sure, I almost died a few times, and the days weren't always easy. But still, I feel like I gotta have some pretty unique experiences.
マサオミ、そうか。
Oh.
立派になったな、マサオミ。わしとしても嬉しいぞ。
Oh. Look at him sniffling. Thanks, Grandpa. Give me a hug.
意外と涙もろいやつなのだな、源十郎は。
He's just a proud grandfather. Grandpa appears to be on the verge of tears. I honestly wouldn't know what to do if he started crying and making a production of it.
そういうことならば、わしは何も言うまい。困ったことがあれば、いつでも言え。できる限りのことはしよう。
Thanks. I'll be sure to let you know if I do.
それで鍛錬の方はどうする？もともとはたたり神と対峙するためのものだっただろう。
Are we gonna stop now? I was thinking about continuing. Oh no, okay, we are.
おお、そうなのか。それはまた意外な。最初の頃は涙で枕を濡らしておったくせに。
Murasame, please, I don't need you making this face at me, alright? I would like to dial back the intensity a tad, though. Maybe not practice so hard or as often. Please, I'm begging you.
そうだな。そこまで鍛錬を積む必要はもうないしな。
Thank you, Grandpa, you're a true hero. We've collected all the fragments, so the cursed spirit shouldn't show up anymore. Murasame, why? Okay, I'm sorry I said not to make the other face. You can do the smug face again. This one worries me.
わしは構わぬが、嫌なら無理をせずとも。
I'd rather like the exercise I get from this. I'd at least like to keep it up for that reason.
お前がそんな風に考えるようになったとは、わしとしても本当に嬉しい。わかった。では、鍛錬は続けるとしよう。
Thank you.
ご主人。
Yeah, Murasame, why'd you get worried when we said that? On our way back from training, Murasame-chan suddenly turns to me with a serious expression on her face. Okay, what is it?
実はご主人に伝えておかねばならんことがある。
What is it, Murasame? Come on, you're making me nervous here. Yeah, same. She waited until we're alone. Is this something she can't say around the others?
そう深刻な話ではない。我が輩がちょっと神経質になっているだけと思ってはいるのだが、例の呪いについての話だ。
I wondered if that was it. Don't tell me it's not really broken or something.
それはない
Thank goodness.
はずだ。おそらくないと我が輩も思っておるのだが。
What do you mean? Wonder about what? Okay, now you really make me nervous with all this vagueness.
正直に打ち明けよう。情けないが、あくまで我が輩はMurasamemaruの管理者。呪いに関しての知識は駒川の者よりも持ち合わせておらぬ。
So you've said before.
前例のない状況では何が起こるか我が輩にも想像がつかぬ。
In other words, you still have some concerns.
より城を集めて獣の怒りは静まった。しかしより城に封じられておる恨みまで晴れたわけではない。つまり 厳密には汚れはまだ残っておるのだ。
Say what?
いや、落ち着け。そうは言ってもよりしろを使える術者はおらん。それに神社に祀られ、安春が毎日祝詞をあげることで着実に汚れも払われておる。問題がなければ、そうさな、例えばもう一度砕いたり放り捨てたり、
Alright.
獣の恨みを買うような真似をしなければこのまま平穏に過ごせるはずだと思う。
Okay, question. So what exactly would count as incurring the beast's wrath? Because like you said, like not like let it get stolen or broken or anything, but like what if it gets like a little bit dusty? So should like be constantly wiping it down and cleaning it every day or something? You know, just so we're clear. They're basically saying that there's no guarantee it will remain dormant.
残念ながらその通りだ。
Just have to keep going about things the way I have been thus far, just to be safe. You could have said something about this sooner, you know. I wouldn't have to be so worried now.
あくまで万が一に備えて心に留め置いてほしいというだけだ。
I see.
もしご主人が町を出たいと思っているのならば、それを理由にするのは少々卑怯かと思ってな。
Oh, well, that's understandable. You don't need to worry so much. I don't hate living here or anything. Besides, I rather like spending time with you. I gently pat Murasame-chan's head to reassure her. Head pats for the Murasame! There you go. Always gotta give her the head pats.
そうかならば良いのだ。
Does that make you happy, Murasame?
我が輩もご主人と一緒におるのは嫌いではないからの。
Murasame-chan smiles in pleasant satisfaction despite the bashful flush on her cheeks. Shouldn't we tell the others about this?
吉野はようやく呪いの重圧から逃れたのだ。些細なこととはいえ不安を抱かせるようなことを告げていいものかどうか。
I get what she means. Having to deal with the anxiety of an uncertain future your whole life must be tough. It seems especially unfair when there's no clear solution, like simply purifying the cursed spirit. Makes sense. But what about telling Yasuharu-san at least? I've basically just been leaving the medium's care to Yasuharu-san. I highly doubt he's the kind of person that would incur its wrath, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Then again, he was so happy when his daughter was freed from the curse. Telling him would just put a damper on things for him, though, wouldn't it?
安春ならばうすうすは気づいておるはずだ。
Why do you say that?
毎日祝詞をあげなければならぬと言われた時点でおおよその察しはついておろう。
Ah, right. And it's probably best to tell him that things will be resolved once the taint is finally purified so he can have some peace of mind. Got it. I'll be sure to tell him. Better get back before I make everyone else worry.
ところで、
Hello, Mako? Yes?
アリチさんがこの町に残るというお話は聞いているんですが、それって婚約の話を正式に進めるということでしょうか？
Oh, no? What makes you think that?
いえ、単なる疑問と言いますか、これからどうされるのかという確認ですね。
それは僕も大いに気になるね。
So when's dinner?
お父さんまで。
いやいや、冗談で言ってるわけじゃないよ。そこら辺はある程度はっきりさせた方がいい。
I see.
正臣君がこの家で暮らし続けることは僕は歓迎するよ。でも巫女姫を支えてくれる人の中にはこういうことをよく思わない人もいる。
Screw all those people.
それはまあ理解できるけど。
そういう人に説明する必要ができた時、結婚を前提かどうかは非常に重大な要素だ。
I see. Well,
それってアリチさんがここにいるのなら婚約は必須ってこと？
そうじゃない。適当な言い訳をする必要があるかどうかってことだよ。
what if I'm just like janitor or something?
もし肩書きだけじゃなく実質的にも婚約者になるのなら言い訳の必要はない。でも違うのなら何か他に言い訳が必要になる。適当に言い繕うのは簡単だけど、 中途半端に嘘をつくと後々面倒が起きるかもしれないからね。
As a shrine princess, Tomitaka-san is treated with much reverence here. If I were to turn around and leave without getting married after we've already announced our engagement, oof, then I'm sure no one in the Arichi family would be allowed to set foot in Hoori again. Yeah, it'd probably also affect our grandpa and cousins too.
そういう話ならわかりました。
とはいえ、さっきも言ったけど、僕から結婚については無理強いするつもりはないよ。
Stop glaring at me, Yoshino, darn it.
なんだい?
Oh, okay, you're glaring at him. Go on.
婚約者の肩書きは無理強いしたくせに。
I thought she was glaring at me.
ああ、それは確かにそうだった。でも、あの時とは事情が違う。僕が願った通り、吉野の雰囲気も変わってきてる。それに呪いだって。だからこれ以上は何も言わないさ。二人で話し合って結論を出してほしい。というわけで、あとは若いお二人に任せて、僕はそろそろ神社に戻ろうかな。
やっぱりからかってるでしょ、お父さん。
そんなことはないよ。
He just leaves. Yasuharu-san smiles softly, then leaves the living room. Well, marriage. We might have the warden need us and look up at each other.
そのアリチさんは結婚のことどう思いますか？
I'm just a boy. Honestly, I haven't given it any more thought.
そうですよね。私も同じです。
What should we do?
それを私に聞かれても。
Oh, I meant to start a discussion, not to ask you to decide for us.
そっちですか。とりあえずお二人とも自分なりの結論を出してみてはいかがです？まず自分の気持ちを確認してみてから話し合うことが重要ではないかと。マコの言う通りかも。アリチさん、今晩にでも話し合ってみませんか？
That works for me? Sure, yeah. We don't have to put it off any longer. Okay, I'll think about it in the meantime. Oh crap. Sorry, but I have something I need to do tonight instead. I'm heading out.
はい。わかりました。
Oh, another view.
どうしたんでしょう。やぼよとは一体。さあ、それはわからないけど、それよりも結婚のことをちゃんと考えないと。実際のところ、吉野様はアリチさんのことをどう考えているんですか？
Mako getting right to it, I see.
マコ、面白がってない？
Oh.
いえいえ、そんなまさか滅相もない。決して面白がっているわけではありません。
Dang, you know you like that bridal carry, don't you lie.
もしお二人が結婚されるのでしたら、私にしてみれば使えるお方が増えるようなもの。気になるのも当然ですよ。正直に言えばアリチさんのことは嫌いじゃない。感謝もしてる。吉野様がそんな風におっしゃるなんて珍しい。ということは、でも結婚したいとかそんな風に思ってるわけじゃないの。決して嫌いではないけれど、その恋愛対象として好きかって聞かれると、そういう対象としては見られませんか？というよりも、そもそも好きっていう感覚がよくわからないから。結婚に関することなんだから適当な返答をするわけにはいかないのに、恋の何たるかを理解していないだなんて。
It's actually a pretty valid question, to be honest.
なんて未熟なの私は。一体どう答えればいいというの？さすがにそれは固く考えすぎではありませんか？だって結婚よ。私だけじゃない、アリツさんの人生にも大きく関わる問題。そんな気軽に考えられるはずがないじゃない。お気持ちはもちろん理解していますが、そこまで生真面目に考えなくとも、フィーリングの方が大事ということもあると思いますが。もしかしてマコは恋をしたことがあるの？私が恋ですか？ さっきの言葉、恋に精通してるみたいだった。ということは恋について知っているのよね。いえ、そんな偉そうに言える立場ではなくて、あれは書物と言いますか、漫画などでちょろっと恋を題材にしてあるだけで
I see.
それでも私より恋愛の知識を持っているってことじゃない。具体的に恋ってどんな気持ちなんだと思う？恋がどんな気持ちかですか？一人で考えていると頭がパンクしそうなの。だから助けてほしいの。ですが、お願い、私を助けて。マコ。わかりました。吉野様がそこまでおっしゃるのでしたら、私にお任せください。
To the Mako.
本当にありがとう、マコ。私なんという大見えを。
Well,
恋なんてしたことないのに、経験値は吉野様と変わらないのに。
do your best, Mako.
恋なんて漫画の中で妄想するぐらいしか。それで恋についてなんだけど、恋についてですよね。分かってますよ、分かってますからね。いいですか、吉野様。恋をする乙女は、
Ah, the maiden secrets.
恋をする乙女は、恋する乙女は切なくてキュンキュンするものです。
Perfect. Good job, Mako. Good job. Keep going.
キュンキュンそうです、時々のキュンキュンで萌え萌えです。
What? Ooey gooey. That sounds like a problem, Mako.
抽象的なことでなく、もう少し具体的に説明してもらっていい？そうですね。例えば頭をポンポンされたり、壁ドンとか顎食いでキュンとしてしまうものです。ポンポンドン食い。できれば擬音じゃない方が私も理解しやすいんだけど。
I don't think she can.
そうですね、すみません。ですね、ポンポンというのは、
At least she's trying her best.
漫画の知識だけで答えてしまうだなんて、なんてことを。自分でも何が正しいのかもうわからない。
I mean, you could try that using onomatopoeia.
恋なんて私が教えてほしいぐらいなのに。とはいえ吉野様にあんなにお願いされては、しかも今さら嘘だなんて言えない。申し訳ありません、吉野様、アリチさん。
Oh, yeah, should have. All right, so yeah, seems we have started onto Mako's route, and yeah, it looks like Mako is, gonna be giving Yoshino some lessons in love for a little bit. Oh, that was funny though. And yeah, we took care of the curse. Murasamemaru is still worried about a few things, which worries me, and Masomi about things as well. But he said it's only trivial for now, so a little concerning, but at least might be fine for now. So we're just gonna enjoy our time here and have fun, with our friends in Hoori. And yeah, the whole thing of the last stone being in Masomi. See, I thought it was in the sword, but yeah, I guess it does make sense that it was in him. That's why he could do all stuff for Murasamemaru and Murasamemaru, and why he had the visions of the past as well. So it does make sense. I was just thinking it was in the sword because when we put it next to the sword, it started glowing.